Well, how's everybody today? I hope it's been a great week for you. I hope you sparky and flying around, doing whatever you got to do, and you've had a good week or whatever else going on in your life. Good, good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you at. Hope you got some spark in you, bouncing around down here in the stove room as usual. And ain't nothing going on right now. You got no heat. Temperature's back to being normal around here, so that's pretty good. We're at least back up to double digits, which is always nice. And been a good week. Piddled around. Prayers are going to be another good week coming up. Looks like we got more rain coming in, so we had our share a little bit of rain this week. So this week, it's supposed to have some more. That's okay. Hell, do what supposed to do. We'll deal with it best we can. That's all you can do. Laughing. My daughter and granddaughter come up today, and we went to eat. But she, she's definitely a character, and it's funny how we went to eat. We've seen people we knew, and irony of it is where my daughter was raised. The gentleman there, I've run into him, over the years. He's about the same age as her mom was, and it's like we always run into each other in restaurants. It just doesn't matter. And we used to laugh about that. But while he's sitting there, there's another little girl behind us. And granddaughter, she's just a little over 2. She's peeking around the booth at her. Of course, next thing you know, they're giggling and laughing and poking at one another and playing. And it doesn't matter about anything else. They're just kids. They're enjoying it. It doesn't, nothing else matters. And sometimes I wish that's how us adults would be. You lose your innocence as you get older. And it's sad that we do. But we come in and played and watched a little TV, and she started to do something. I told her no. Something I said no. I said no. Oh Lord, you would have thought I'd beat the child. Next thing you know, she's up crying and going to Mama. And her Mama's like, well, he told you no, you got mine, Papa. And she's like, said, Papa told you no. Yeah, he told me no. You would just thought that was the worst thing in this world. Papa said no. That just killed and broke her heart. And it's so hard to, especially when you own your house, say no. But last weekend, I went down to their house last weekend, was playing. And I'd went out to eat with the sister's family. And we piddled around, and I'd went over and seen them. And she's like, come on, Papa. I said, what? She said, hey, monsters in my room. I said, monsters? Oh, monsters, Papa. Come on. Let's find them. Okay. So she goes in there, and she's like, shh, Papa, be quiet. Shh. We'll find them. Sneak up on them. I'm like, okay. So we open her door, we go in her bedroom, she's looking, and she said, maybe it's in the closet. So she goes over, pulls up the door, she's sticking her head in, looking. No, Papa, no monsters here. No monsters. Okay, where is it? Maybe in the drawer. So she goes there and she opens the drawers. She's sticking and she's looking and shh, they're not in the drawers. Well, I'm like, what could they be under the bed? Let's look under the bed, Papa. So she lays down, she gets under, she looks under her, she goes, they're under the bed, Papa. I said, under the bed? He's under the bed. Well, yes, Gunner, we have to go tell Mommy. And all this time, like I said, she's a little too, and she's dramatizing the whole thing. I mean, she's really doing this, and she's tiptoeing, looking around like this. Well, and I'm doing my best not to keep from laughing continuously. I really should have got it on video. Well, she's going to tell her Mama. Mama goes, well, why don't you get it, drag it underneath the bed, and take it over here, throw it in the backyard. Okay, that's what I'll do. Well, back in the bedroom we go. She lays down. You see her reach her hand there like this 2 or 3 times. She finally acts like she drags it out. She's got a hold of. I mean, she's going through all the motions. She gets in the open door. She drags it down. Well, Mom's waiting. I got the monster, Mommy. You gonna throw it outside? I'm gonna throw it outside. Well, she goes to where the back door is, and she just heaves it out the door. There, monster. Acts like she shut the door. Throw it? Yeah, I throwed it outside. I told her, I said, wherever she gets up and going to school, or wherever she goes to, make sure they have a drama department. I said, because this kid has already got it going on. I said, she's just about 2.5, and I said, she's got it going on. And you sit and laugh at her because she's just so. And I'm like, where did this come from, Mom? Daughter's like, I don't know. This is just something started here recently. She's hunting monsters. So I got to wondering, laughing, thinking, she had a great uncle years ago. He, just a very simple countryman, just good, just a simple soul as you could ask for. But he loved Scooby Doo. Watch out, Scooby Doo. I like Scooby Doo. And that was him. He was like that. He'd tickle you. I don't know that best I remember, he never even ever called me by my name. He just called me that there man or that there truck driver. Matter of fact, most of my wife's family up there, that's all they ever called me. Well, I was figuring her daughter would, somebody asked who her daddy was, she well, that there man. Well, who's that? Well, that there truck driver. Because that's about all they ever called me up there. But they're as good as, honest people, love them to death. Blessed to have them in the family. But, as we get older now, I guess I've come to about near the conclusion of it all. Maybe we as adults need to do that. Maybe in our life sometimes we need to remember to be kids, to laugh and to talk, be more outgoing to people if you can, smile more, talk to people more. But in our maybe spiritual life, maybe we need to start looking under our beds. If you don't feel like you're exactly right with the good Lord, or you'd be saved now, but just maybe you don't feel like your prayers get through, or you just don't. There's little things that you just seem, that the good Lord wouldn't like if He popped up and stand beside of you. Though years ago when they come out, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus say if He stand beside of you if you's acting like that or doing that? Maybe that's what we need to do. While you down on your knees, talk to the good Lord. Maybe while you at, you need to look under your own bed or at your own life is what I'm pretty much saying. Grab a hold of them old monsters, the things that's been holding you back all these years. Maybe it's an addiction. Maybe it's can't seem to give up. You drink to the excess, wind up in a lot of trouble. Maybe you're somebody who's wound up hooked on the meds and stuff. Maybe you're harboring a grudge from 40 years ago. Good book tells you got to forgive other people. You can't forgive other people. Well, the good Lord ain't going to forgive you. That's that passage about forgive my trespasses. I forgive those trespass against me. Sometimes we need to drag it out from underneath the bed and sort through it, dust it off, and look at it and say, now hold it a minute. That right there's been on me all these years. What good is it? Why do I still allow that to control me? I always used to say if a person can make you angry, well, they own you. Because they can make you do stuff that you normally wouldn't do. If lots of times people hang on to stuff, maybe they feel like they've been disrespected, talked down to, or made to feel bad, and they've held on to all these years. 95% of the time or more, the person who ever said it, who did it, it never affected them. They don't even remember saying it to you. They don't even remember anything about it. So the only person you're hurting is yourself. And that's the sad part of it all. I seen a study this week saying that I think it's 34 minutes of truly, praying to God. I believe it was like every day for 4 weeks that they had actually mapped people's brains with imaging and stuff. And after the 4 weeks, they could see a difference in the brain imaging. The scan showed that it's like they literally made different neural pathways. And most of those people who really done that, their outlook, their personality stuff was in a lot better place. Maybe that's what we need to do. That includes me. Sometimes I get aggravated about this old body of mine, a little rough. I can't do what I want to do, or get a little frustrated about other things, people in my life. Things don't go the way I would like for it to. But years ago, I finally come to a point where I'm like, people say stuff to me, I'm like, man, doesn't matter. I'm not going to let it affect me. And they're like, what do you mean? If this is not going to affect me in 6 months, why should I hold on to it? There's times we go up mad, we'll let it go. Maybe sometimes we got to ask the good Lord, throw that over back, good Lord. I need a little help here. Of course, I don't reckon they have. Personally, I don't need help with the good Lord. But anyway, may you take time this week, talk to God a little more. May you take time. If you're struggling with something or other, maybe you'll reach underneath that old bed, drag that old monster out. Let him know that your Lord's a lot bigger than he is, whatever that is, whatever's got a hold of you. But remember, no matter how old you are, don't forget to be a kid. Don't forget to laugh and smile, and don't judge just because you can judge. Ain't no reason for that. Anyway, folks, wish you a great week. And if you're anywhere where it's raining and pouring, I hope you keep dry. And if you're out in the fires, I hope you get them put out. You took care of all the people in the airplane stuff that's crashed this week. Prayers for all the families and anybody that's had to go through all that insanity. I hate that. But the good Lord knows all about it. And he's got more. He's a great physician. And I pray it can heal him in time. Anyway, y'all take it easy. May the good Lord take a blessing to you, but not too soon. And as always, Austin.